Look at this, she's gonna come right up to you.
Welcome back to American Blacksmith and our post-quarantine forging video. Today we're going to start talking about window and door grills for security and decorative purposes. And before we get into that, we're going to talk about some of the repairs and improvements we've made over the last few weeks. All right, here's a 2-burner Mankel forge that I'm in the process of rebuilding. We'll show you a slide of the before shot with all the deterioration and the removal of the old material. And then this is phase 2, where I've poured a good 15 pounds of refractory in here. And then we have a back plate that we'll show you to replace the hole there. And then the last phase will be doing the back and these corners. And then we'll show you how the doors operate. Here's a replacement back plate, and then it'll be all cemented in by refractory. It'll be permanent. We also redid some of our major gas lines throughout the shop. So we'd run off of a 1 meter instead of 2. All right, here are some of the door grills that we make. And these can be expanded, of course, into large window grills. But here's kind of a standard overlap. So we're forging a groove in the horizontal bar and then laying on and riveting the vertical bar. This one here, we textured it with our wood grain dies before we punched all these holes. And then we make the offsets so that the grill stands away from the door. Here's a real standard type of window grill. So it's all these punched holes and offsets and 16 fasteners. So here's our speakeasy door where the interior door is open and they say, "What's the password?" And then here we have the interior door with the little butterfly hinges and a latch. Here's an example of how we go about drifting and punching holes in square stock. You can either just put a slice or a chisel mark here, or like Francis Whitaker showed us how to drill pilot holes. And then you take a slitting punch, slit both sides, and then you can either use a round or go with a square hole. Got a piece of 1/2-inch round that we're going to punch. Round is of course more difficult to punch than a square stock. Okay, I marked the slot where I'm going to punch. 2 marks. Turn it over. My holes. So this slitting tool here I use on both sides. Okay, thanks for watching our post-quarantine video on American blacksmithing. Our next video is going to be part 2 of our window and door grill video demonstrations. See you then.